Have you ever heard someone say they're in a pickle and wondered why they're inside a jar of pickles? Or maybe a friend told you to hold your horses and you thought, wait, I don't even own a horse. Don't worry, these are just idioms, and they're here to make English more colorful and fun. This is the video number 6 in my idiom series. You can check the other videos and learn all the idioms. I will leave their links in the description box. Welcome back to the Notebook Learn channel. In this video, we're diving into even more idioms that will help you sound like a native English speaker. So grab your pen and a notebook because these phrases are going to make your English conversations way more interesting. Let's start with the first idiom. 1. In a pickle. Repeat after me. In a pickle. This idiom means to be in a difficult or tricky situation. It comes from the idea of being stuck in a jar of pickles, which is messy and hard to get out of. For example, I'm in a pickle because I forgot my wallet at home and now I cannot pay for lunch. She found herself in a pickle when her car broke down on the way to the interview. Use this idiom when you're in a tough spot and need to explain your situation in a light-hearted way. 2. Hold your horses. Repeat after me. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. This idiom means to wait or be patient. It comes from the idea of holding back horses that are eager to run. For example, hold your horses. Let's think about this before making a decision. He told me to hold my horses while he finished his call. Use this idiom when someone is rushing or being impatient. It's a friendly way to tell them to slow down. 3. Once in a blue moon. Repeat after me. Once in a blue moon. This idiom means something that happens very rarely. A blue moon is a rare event when there's a second full moon in a single month. For example, I only see my old school friends once in a blue moon. She eats fast food once in a blue moon because she's very health conscious. You can use this idiom to describe something that doesn't happen often, like a special occasion or a rare treat. 4. The icing on the cake. The icing on the cake. This idiom means something that makes a good situation even better. Just like icing makes a cake sweeter, this phrase describes an extra bonus. For example, winning the award was great, but getting a promotion was the icing on the cake. The beautiful weather was the icing on the cake for our picnic. So you can use this idiom when something good happens on top of an already great situation. 5. Let the chips fall where they may. Repeat after me. Let the chips fall where they may. Let the chips fall where they may. This idiom means to allow events to happen without trying to control them. It comes from wood cutting, where chips, pieces of wood, fall randomly. For example, I've done my best now, I'll just let the chips fall where they may. Another example, he decided to speak his mind and let the chips fall where they may. Use this idiom when you want to express that you're letting things happen naturally without worrying about the outcome. 6. On thin ice. Repeat after me. On thin ice. This idiom means to be in a risky or dangerous situation. It comes from the idea of walking on ice that could crack at any moment. For example, after missing 3 deadlines, he's on thin ice with his boss. You're in thin ice if you keep arriving late to work. Use this idiom to describe a situation where someone is close to facing consequences for their actions. 7. Throw caution to the wind. Repeat after me. Throw caution to the wind. Throw caution to the wind. This idiom means to take a risk without worrying about the consequences. It comes from the idea of letting caution, carefulness, blow away like the wind. For example, she threw caution to the wind and quit her job to travel the world. Sometimes you just have to throw caution to the wind and go for it. Use this idiom when you're describing a bold or daring decision. 8. Turn a blind eye. Repeat after me. Turn a blind eye. Turn a blind eye. This idiom means to ignore something you know is wrong. It comes from the idea of closing one eye to avoid seeing something. For example, the manager turned a blind eye to the employee's tardiness. Another example, you can turn a blind eye to corruption if you want to see a change. Use this idiom when someone is ignoring a problem or wrongdoing, often because it's easier than dealing with it. Learning idioms and trying to use them in your conversations is a great way to enhance your English skills. So I'm going to upload even more videos like this one to help you gain more confidence when engaging with other English speakers. And I'm sure you will enjoy using these idioms. And writing is one of the most useful ways to memorize phrases like these. Try to write them down a few times and use them in different examples. You can even write your own examples in the comments section, and I will revise them for you. Don't be shy, mistakes are just part of the learning process. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more videos like this one. So hopefully, see you soon. Bye!